This video is brought to you by SoccerPro.com, offering everyday low prices on all the latest soccer gear with no membership fees. Don't forget to use coupon code SR4U at checkout for 10% off any order of $75 or more. Hey guys, Josh from SoccerReviewsForYou.com, bringing you an unboxing plus on-feet video of the Nike Mercurial Vapor 9 in the brand new Volt Black and Bright Citrus colorway. So here is a look at the string bag that comes with pretty much all the top-end models from Nike. This is a black string bag with your Volt Mercurial logo and Nike swoosh there on the front. Get that out of the way. I'll get the shoes out of the box, get this box out of the way, and if you guys could take a second to leave a like on the video, it would be greatly appreciated. So here is a look at the latest colorway of the MV9, and all I can say is, wow, this one is bright. Basically, there's two very bright colors used on the shoe itself. You have your Volt, which is kind of a common color from Nike. It's basically like a very bright highlighter yellow. And you have your Bright Citrus, which is going to be the orange on the shoe itself. The two colors accent really well. You can see that the fade between the Volt and the Bright Citrus is kind of extreme. It's very dramatic on this particular color, mainly because the Volt and Bright Citrus are so different from each other. It's not like the Fireberry or the Sunset color where it kind of faded to like a different shade of the same color. You can see you have a bright orange going to a bright yellow, and the colors themselves are just very different, and it gives the shoe such a unique look in my opinion. Now as far as the Volt yellow goes, you have it on the front half of the shoe. As you guys can see, the laces are all Volt, the tongue is all Volt, the liner on the inside is Volt. You can see that the insole itself is in Volt as well. The heel studs are Volt, and of course this one Nike swoosh on the base of the sole plate is in that Volt yellow as well. As far as the Bright Citrus goes, obviously the back half of the shoe is in Bright Citrus, and what's really cool is the plate base itself, which holds all the studs, is a Bright Citrus as well, which I think looks really unique. Gives the shoe a very different look overall, especially in comparison to other colorways of the MV9. As far as your black accents go, you have your one Nike swoosh here on the side, your Mercurial logo on the outside of the heel, your Nike logo here on the instep of the heel, and then the one Nike swoosh at the top of the tongue with your ACC branding there being in like a metallic silver color. Overall, simple colorway, very bright colors, and it gives it a very unique look overall. Personally, I'm a big fan, especially if you're into very bright looking shoes. This is definitely one to look out for. As far as the shoe itself goes, if you are looking for more details on the overall performance of the Nike Mercurial Vapor 9, I strongly recommend going ahead and checking out the written review on my website, SoccerReviewsForYou.com. I'll leave a link to that down below in the description. But for the sake of the video, we'll do a quick overview of the shoe itself. It's made from a one-piece Tahitian synthetic upper. Very thin, very soft synthetic, gives you that nice barefoot feel. This particular colorway of the MV9 obviously features the speed control golf ball like dimpling finish on the upper itself. Gives the shoe a very unique feel. And overall, I think it's something that longtime fans of the Vapor series are going to like if they haven't tried it out already. The shoe itself is the top-end model, so it does include ACC All Conditions Control technology, which acts as somewhat of a wet control element. Just keeps the kind of surface of the upper a little bit more dry when playing in wet conditions, which is always a good thing. You do have your central lacing system with your very thin synthetic tongue. You have a synthetic heel liner with actually a surprising amount of padding considering the lightweight nature of the shoe itself. Give you guys a quick look at the insole. It's a fully perforated foam insole, mesh liner on top. In that Volt color, you got your Mercurial logo here at the heel, and it's pretty much just made out of your standard EVA foam. Nothing too fancy here. Not the best insole, but it definitely gets the job done. As far as the sole plate goes, it's made from a dual layer glass fiber sole plate all the way through. Some of the Vapor 9s have been dual layer in the heel and midfoot and only one single layer in the forefoot, but this one is dual layer all the way through. Again, it doesn't make too much of a difference in terms of feel, but it definitely is perhaps a little bit more stiff in the forefoot area due to that extra layer of glass fiber. As far as the stud pattern itself goes, this is the firm ground version of the shoe, which is designed for use on natural grass playing surfaces. You got your two studs here in the heel, as you can see, your four main studs in the forefoot with your one support stud in the middle. It is a very effective stud pattern in terms of traction on natural grass. No matter what direction you push off, and you're going to get really good grip, given that the ground isn't too hard. So if you are going to be playing on harder ground playing surfaces or even artificial grass, I would strongly recommend staying away from the firm ground stud pattern altogether. And if you're playing on artificial grass, I would recommend going for the AG stud pattern. So that's pretty much it as far as the unboxing portion of this video goes. And we'll move on to a quick weigh-in so you can see how lightweight these guys are. The Mercurial line is all about being lightweight, so it shouldn't be much of a surprise that the Nike Mercurial Vapor 9 is an ultra lightweight soccer shoe, both in hand and on feet. So I'm going to weigh this pair in for you today in real time. Keep in mind that this is a brand new pair in a size 9 US. We're going to throw it on the scale, and you can see that these guys weigh in at 6.85 ounces, so they're under the 7 ounce mark. They weigh pretty much exactly the same as all the other colorways of the MV9 and are going to provide that nice ultra lightweight feel on your feet. So that's pretty much it as far as the weigh-in portion of this video goes. And to move on to a quick on feet so you can get a better idea as to how these shoes fit and what the sizing is like. Alright, here's a look at the MV9s on feet, and it is one of very few shoes currently on the market that provides that true one-to-one feel on your feet, leaving almost no extra room on the inside of the boot once you pull the laces tight, but for that reason it does have a more narrow cut to it. Now I have about average width feet, and in this particular shoe it almost looks as if I have pretty wide feet, but that's not the case at all. It's just the cut of the shoe itself. It has a very tight fit through the midfoot on both the inside and outside of the foot, and the forefoot and toe box area, as you can see, is also very snug, leaving pretty much no extra space on the inside of the boot, and it feels as if you're wearing a very tight sock. It can feel a little bit restrictive if you do have slightly wider feet, making the shoe feel uncomfortable. So if you do have wider feet, you're probably best off staying away from the Mercurial series altogether. Now, because it does have such a tight fit about it, a lot of people tend to go a half size up in this particular model, but that's not something that I personally recommend. I feel like they do fit true to size. I'm wearing my usual size 9 US here, and the fit of the shoe is tight, but that's how it's supposed to feel. So if you are looking to order a pair for yourself, I would strongly recommend going true to size. So that's pretty much it as far as the on-feet portion of this video goes, and I'll leave you to my final thoughts. Alright guys, that's it for my unboxing plus on-feet video of the Volt and Bright Citrus MV9s. If you guys want to check out some other MV9 related videos, I'll leave some annotations on screen, so go ahead and check those out. If you would like more information on the overall performance of this guy, again, be sure to check out the written review on my website, as well as the playtest video that I have. I'll leave an annotation on screen to that, as well as a link down below in the description. If you guys would like to buy a pair of these for yourself, be sure to check out that review page because you will find buy it now links with the best prices online, including exclusive SR4U coupon codes to get yourself some additional discounts. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below. And if you enjoyed the video, be sure to support it with a like. Subscribe if you haven't already for daily videos on all the latest soccer gear. You can find links to all of my social media down below in the description. And other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. And as always, thanks for watching.